Get ready for the biggest stories dominating the headlines right now. We start with major industrial news, as Egyptian national airline EgyptAir officially takes delivery of its very first Boeing 737 MAX jet. This isn't just any delivery. It's a massive step in their fleet modernization strategy, and we dive into exactly what this new aircraft means for EgyptAir's future operations and passenger experience. At the Nürburgring 24 hours, and the big moves happening for Kimi Antonelli. And finally, we wrap up with some major NBA offseason drama. We investigate the situation surrounding Jalen Duren, the potential for a maximum contract, and whether he has the leverage to negotiate. Don't miss a second of this action. Subscribe now to our twice-weekly free newsletter for all the latest manufacturing news and information, including new technologies, educational webinars, podcasts, and more. Egyptian national airline EgyptAir has successfully taken delivery of its inaugural Boeing 737 MAX jet, marking a major step in the airline's fleet modernization strategy. The aircraft, which is one of 18 leased by the airline from SMBC Aviation Capital, symbolizes EgyptAir's commitment to enhancing passenger experience and operational efficiency. Ahmed Adel, chairman and CEO of EgyptAir Holding Co., stated that integrating the 737-8 into operations aligns with the airline's vision for sustainable growth. He emphasized that the advanced technology and reduced environmental footprint of the new jet support the goal of maintaining a young, state-of-the-art fleet connecting Egypt to the global community. Boeing highlighted the technical advantages of the 737 MAX, noting that the aircraft offers enhanced efficiency, capable of reducing fuel use and emissions by 20% compared to the aircraft it replaces. EgyptAir plans to deploy the 737 MAX on short and medium-haul routes, serving destinations across Europe and the Middle East. The new aircraft also features Boeing's Sky interior, which includes updated LED lighting, larger windows, and increased overhead storage capacity. Boeing also underscored the significance of this delivery, with Vice President of Commercial Sales and Marketing for Africa, Anne-Bessie Yitberg, noting that the aircraft solidifies a long-standing partnership between Boeing and Egypt, welcoming EgyptAir as a 737 MAX operator and marking a new era for the airline. EgyptAir's current fleet also includes 5 Boeing 777s and 8 Boeing 787 Dreamliners. National Album Day is set to return on Saturday, October 17, 2026, with a theme celebrating music icons spanning legendary, cultural, and contemporary artists and recordings. Building on previous years that have explored genres like rock, the 90s, women in music, debut albums, and great British groups, with examples including the Beatles, David Bowie, Oasis, Spice Girls, Jazzy B, Little Sims, Lola Young, and Ray. This edition aims to highlight the enduring art of the album. The event, the 9th edition since its launch in 2018, is strongly supported by BBC Radio 2 and BBC Sounds. National Album Day is designed to encourage album discovery and listening, particularly among younger audiences, through artist album champions and exclusive releases. Kicking off the 2026 campaign are 2 major icons, Brit winner and Grammy nominee PinkPantheress and Oscar-nominated composer Max Richter CBE. PinkPantheress emphasized the personal journey of music appreciation, encouraging listeners to revisit albums from their past while remaining open to new sounds. Max Richter highlighted the album's capacity to foster a deeper connection between artists and listeners, noting that albums provide the necessary space for ideas to unfold. The initiative is jointly organized by the BPI and ERA, the Digital Entertainment and Retail Association behind Record Store Day. National Album Day features a diverse range of activities, including listening events such as Classic Album Sundays and Pitch Black Playback, live performances in partnership with charities like War Child, in-store artist appearances, record store promotions, and exhibitions. Official supporters include Cherry Red Records, DP World, Official Charts, PPL, Proper, and Trapeze, with UK labels actively participating by releasing or reissuing iconic albums in partnership with the music retail sector. Ian McNay, founder of Cherry Red Records and ERA Retail Champion, noted the growing importance of the event. He pointed to rising physical format sales, citing a 13.7% rise in global vinyl sales and a 3.7% increase in CD sales in 2025. McNay stressed that National Album Day is successfully encouraging fans to rediscover the album as a creative body of work, fueling a significant comeback for the format and supporting the retail community. Formula One news is heating up as the Nürburgring 24 Hours concludes and attention shifts to the Canadian Grand Prix. Red Bull is reportedly taking the potential exit of Max Verstappen very seriously, moving beyond mere speculation about the Dutchman's future. This comes as Verstappen has shown a different demeanor, appearing happier during his recent appearances at the Nürburgring, despite known friction with the new F1 regulations. In other significant news from the weekend, the number 300 Dacia has emerged as a major story following the Nürburgring 24 Hours. After an incredible run that propelled the unlikely challenger into global social media fame, the Dacia Logan secured a significant post-race promotion, climbing 13 places in the official final classification. Looking ahead to the future of the sport, Kimi Antonelli is currently enjoying success in the F1 2026 Drivers' Championship. However, reports suggest his future is bright, with an acquaintance of the Italian teenager labeling a potential move to Ferrari as definitive, despite him only being in his sophomore season in F1 and benefiting from a gamble by Mercedes boss Toto Wolff. Meanwhile, seven-time champion Lewis Hamilton has made waves in the gaming world, confirming a new F1 video game featuring him as a cover star in a recent social media teaser. The anticipation for this year's update following last year's release of EA Sports F1 25 is high. Adding an element of intrigue to the paddock, an alleged professional Formula One spy has revealed an extraordinary account of espionage within the racing environment, suggesting a level of activity previously unseen. Detroit is reportedly planning to retain Jalen Duren this offseason, though at a reduced salary compared to previous expectations. The situation surrounding Duren's contract is complex, particularly given his recent disappointing postseason performance. Duren has the potential to earn a maximum contract, which would represent 30% of the salary cap and make him eligible for a 5-year deal. However, prevailing sentiment within the league suggests that his performance in the postseason has significantly diminished his leverage in negotiations to secure that maximum contract. Despite these doubts, the team is reportedly aiming to keep the Philadelphia native in Detroit for the upcoming season.